together.
Lisa.
Yeah, no fighting. Tom, no fighting.
No fights.
If you notice, Seamus has a cast on his hand. Him and his twin brother had a fight, and he punched his twin brother in the head. There's two people you don't hit in the head, an Irishman, and I'll let your dad tell you what the other one is. Don't hit him in the head. We'll start with Seamus. Seamus started with the Wizards in 2008. He's been wrestling in the IKWF the entire time. Seamus gave his all in every match, no matter what the opponent or the situation he faced. Some of his accomplishments on the mat are as follows. Two-time regional champ, sectional champ, and just missed going to state, ending up placing fourth twice at section. Seamus not only piled up the wins when he got older, but he was able to take fourth as a Bantam at Bantam State, sixth as a midget, and cementing his legacy on the team win board with those accomplishments. He was a 5-time member of the 20-win club and a member of the 30-win club. He was only a few wins away from 200, collecting 178 career wins, putting him in elite company in Wizards history. I've known both of these boys and their brother for many years. I've coached them not only in wrestling, but football as well. I had a lot of fun with these guys. They both have a great sense of humor. They're like two little adults. Football, we had fun. We didn't win much, but we really had a lot of fun in practice and in the games. Seamus also plays travel baseball with his brother. And again, like a few of the kids that I have, they're going to both try to be 3-sport athletes in high school, which is pretty amazing. One story I'd like to share about Seamus happened this year at sectionals. As luck would have it, Seamus had to wrestle Frankie Carone for third for the final spot to go to the state tournament. Seamus didn't win the match, and he took fourth place and missed going to state by the slimmest of margins for the second time. As I said, Frankie took first, and Seamus, he was out again. There was actually a boy, the wrestler that showed up and took first place that day, was telling Frankie and Seamus he wasn't going to go to the state tournament. We were going to weigh Seamus in. I probably should have. My fault. Kid ended up showing up to weigh-in. Kid didn't show up the next day. So I called the coach before. I called the coach after. Again, moving forward as a coach, we take fourth in sectionals. I'm going to have him weigh in. I feel like I cost Seamus a place to go to state by not making him weigh in. The other coach was apologetic. It was just an unfortunate situation. Seamus, and you'll hear the same about his brother. That's why I kind of want them up together. These boys, they never cut weight. They were always wrestling up. They're two tough kids. They practice like no other. Central is really going to get a good crop of wrestlers this season. All these boys that are going there, that team, they're gonna make some noise. And Seamus and most of the other boys here, they're gonna do very well. As I said, Crystal Lake Central is where he'll attend. He'll be playing baseball, and he'll be wrestling with his brother Liam and his brother Keegan on the wrestling team. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present your 2014 graduating wizard, Seamus O'Donnell.
I'd like to thank all my practice partners, Frank Carone, Marty, Braden, John Hopkins, and all the high schoolers who came in at the end of the season. I'd especially like to thank Coach Vanetta and all the other coaches who helped me get for my dream. I would also like to thank my parents for taking me through all the needs and always being there for me. Lastly, I'd like to thank my brothers, Liam and Keegan, for always helping me and making me better as a wrestler. And I will never forget being a wizard. Thank you.
Liam O'Donnell. Liam has also been wrestling for the Wizards for 8 seasons, all of which, or for 8 years, all of which he spent in black and gold as a Crystal Lake Wizard. Liam enjoyed a great career with the Wizards, helping us achieve a lot of success. Liam was a regional and sectional champ, took 4th place at Midget State, and was a 2-time Rockford State qualifier. If he were built a model of consistency, it would be molded to resemble Liam. He wasn't fast, wasn't flashy, all he did was win. There's never a match that Liam was out of, no matter who the opponent was or what the score was. As long as there was time on the clock, Liam was going to fight, and if he could win, he would do so. This consistency is proven by being a 6-time 20-win club member. That in itself is a pretty good indication of how he battled, as well as his 168 career wins as a Wizard. As I said, Liam is the Irish version of Rocky Balboa when it came to exciting matches. A couple of my favorite Liam matches happened this season. Liam was losing to a golden chicken at sectionals, 1-0 with less than 7 seconds left. Liam not only reversed him, but was able to put the kid on his back. This was a huge match because it put Liam in the match to be able to wrestle for 3rd place and a chance to advance to state. Liam also wrestled on our senior dual team this year, and despite, again, wrestling up a weight and bigger kids, was able to win 2 matches and really helped the team have success. I've not only had the pleasure of coaching Liam in wrestling, but I also coach him in Raiders youth football. His work ethic and drive is no different in football than wrestling, and as a coach, he's very coachable. I'm sure the high school football, baseball, and wrestling coach will be very pleased once they get Liam and Seamus in the program. He's one of those kids that keeps improving as the older he gets. Even though I've been coaching Liam and Seamus for 8 years, it wasn't until in the last 2 years I finally figured out who was who. Because of that, I have numerous nicknames for the boys over the years that help me remember who they were. I also was able to help the O'Donnell boys learn a few new words they could use when they get older. No matter how many times I swore in front of him, Liam would always giggle. Next year, Liam will attend Crystal Lake Central High School, where he plans on playing baseball, football, and wrestling. He will join his brother Keegan and Seamus on the wrestling roster for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present your 2014 graduating Wizard senior, Liam O'Donnell.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you to my parents, because my mom is always like the cheerleader, and I'd like to thank my dad because he's the reason why I'm here today. Also, I'd like to thank my partners, Marty, Braden, Stratton, Hawkins, and Frank, because they always help me strive towards my goals, and that's why they're the reason to why I made the state this year. And I'd like to thank all the coaches, especially Coach Fonetta, because he's also like a really huge reason why I have also achieved most of my goals this year. Also, I'd like to thank Seamus for helping me improve in the basement, even when it got a little too intense, which explains his broken arm. Thank you again, and it's been a great ride.
I'd like to ask Jimmy Pellegrino to come up and